Welcome to Sunday Live, and thank you for joining us today. Today we're taking a look at L.E.N belts. L.E.N is a new brand to Hansen, but is not a new company. They manufacture all of their belts here in the USA, which is why we were so attracted to them. And then the other reason that we got even more excited is when we found that they're all actually custom cut for you. So all the belts will sit in our store at 44. So if you wear a 42 trouser and need that 44 finished belt, then they sit here ready for you. Otherwise, they get custom cut to your size. So you will find sizes 28 through 44 on our site that you can choose. Each one of them will be custom cut for you out of our store. And the special thing also about it is if you would need a half size of some sort, so let's say you wanted a 36.5 finished belt, we could cut that for you. So there's really no limitations unless obviously you would need a bigger than a 44, and unfortunately we'd have to go to something else. But these L.E.Ns go up to a 44, and like I said, they sit here, and we're just really excited to share them with you. And our favorite thing is that they're all manufactured here in the USA and with fabrics sourced throughout the entire world, and just makes them extremely special belts. So the first one we're taking a look at is the one in my hand here. It's the French calf, retails for $250. This is a 35 millimeter. And most of the ones I'm going to show you are, I have a few 35s, most are 40. 35 width is usually more on that dressier style. Fits more of those dressier pants. The widths on some of your dress trousers won't be as wide to fit a 40, but they would fit the 35. And so we have a few 35s, most are 40. And again, this is our first one we're taking a look at. Each one of them have a brass, or have their signature brass hardware with the nickel finish. So you will see that all out. They all are interchangeable. So if you were wanting a different finish buckle, just reach out to us. We can definitely get you fitted for that. But each one of them you will see on our site, and in this video will have that nickel, the brass hardware with the nickel finish. So again, this is the French calf and cognac, retails for $250. I will show you the underside. The underside will be the exact same for all these belts, and each one of them will tell you what it is. So this will say genuine French calf, made in the USA, with the L.E.N logo on it. So every single one of these belts have the same underside, very soft, extremely comfortable, very luxurious. I just call these luxury custom belts just because they're all custom cut for you, and they don't really get nicer than this. In a lot of the leathers, as we keep going, you'll realize all their special features, and a lot of them is actually just feeling them. And I know online and watching this live, you're not going to be able to feel these belts, but a lot of their luxury comes in actually the finish, and that's just what makes L.E.N so special. So again, this is the French calf and cognac. I will also say retails for that $250. On our site, you will find almost all these in more colors. So we don't, on this live, only grabbed 10 belts to show you, but we have more of everything. And this is just our initial bringing in as well. And so we will be getting more colors of everything. If you see a style you like and you don't see the color right away, just reach out to us. More likely I can get my hands on it right away for you and get that going for you. So this is the nubuck in navy. This has the 40 millimeters. I can just show you really quick the difference between the 35 and the 40. So you can just kind of see, this is the 35, this is the 40. This nubuck retails for $250 as well. And I grabbed the navy because I love the contrast stitching with the royal blue. So if you have, we usually sell nubuck very well in some other brands. So we do have it in multiple colors that we brought in, but none of the other brands really do a fun contrast stitch. And so we absolutely love that with the navy. So I grabbed that to share with you today. Again, sizes 28 through 44, but I mentioned we can cut it to any other size if needed. Up next is the South African buffalo. This is in brown. Love the color effect on these. I know we also have it, I think, in a lighter, or actually in a blue as well. And it's absolutely beautiful. It kind of gives you that marbled look, but it has that nice soft feel. Not as soft as the nubuck, but quite a soft. Also, this retails for that $295 in price. This is a 40 millimeter. And then I have the Italian marbled calf in black. And so this I will call, if you called up and you were just looking for a nice dress belt for your dress trousers, these Italian marbled are perfect. They don't have any contrast stitch, so they gives you that more of that dressier feel. These are the 35 millimeters, so they're a little bit thinner to fit with those dress trousers. Again, has that nickel finish on the brass hardware. But again, these are just that straight black. I will have your brown, I'll have your blue. These are just kind of a easy go-to if you're just looking for that new belt. Those retail for that $325. Up next is my favorite one that we ordered in. This is the buffed python in gray. And the buff just means that it does not have that glossy finish. And I have a buffed and a non-buffed American alligator that I'll show you here in a few minutes. But so this buffed python, and this is the one where I'm talking about where you have to actually feel it to really love it. But it has all the textures that you're looking at, you can feel. So you can feel all of those lines as it goes. So it's a pretty awesome belt. 40 millimeter retails for that $575. And up next, I'm going to show you a couple of Caymans. These are 40 millimeters as well. This is in black. Retails for that $695 in price. And then I also grabbed it in their gray. And what I loved about the gray is the two tones that it gives you. Gives you some of that gray, gives you a little bit of that black feel. Very versatile in color with having those multiple tones. But I did want to just show it to you in the straight black because it is just as beautiful that way as well. They're both that 40 millimeter, retail for that $695 in price. And then up next, I'm going to show you the difference between the buffed and not having a buffed version and their American alligator. Sorry, the Caymans are $675. The alligators are $695, so I apologize for that. I had those wrong. So those Caymans I just showed you, the black and the gray, are $675. These American alligators are $695. So this is buffed, and this is non-buffed. So I would just say matte finish, gloss finish, and that is just coming from a design background. But so super soft to the hand are the buffs. So you just feel almost suede-ish, but obviously it's not suede. But it has that very soft hand, and this is what you would think you would feel in a traditional belt with that. It has a little bit of that gloss finish to it, so still has a great hand to it, but it's just not as soft as the buff version. So it just kind of depends on that, also that look that you're going for as well, because one will be a little bit shinier than the other. So we have navy and brown here. Both retail for that $695, and they're both at 40 millimeter in length, or width, sorry. And then last but not least, I am going to show you the two-tone crocodile. And this is genuine Nile crocodile. So absolutely beautiful. If you are looking for a high-end luxury belt, this would be the belt for you. The color is rum. Retails for $1,095, so sizes 28 through 44. And it has all the feels that you want it to have. It has absolutely beautiful color to it. We love the rum in color. Has all the different sort of textures as it goes through, which makes it extra special as well. Obviously it has the price tag to go with it, but that's what you get if you're looking for that genuine Nile crocodile. So if you are in the market for a high-end luxury genuine Nile crocodile belt, we have it for you. The only color I do have it in the store right now is rum. It does come in other colors if you are interested. Again, retails for that $1,095, and it gets custom cut for you. So sizes 28 through 44 on our site, or you can reach out and we can do a different size for you as well. If you have any questions on any of those L.E.N belts that we just took a look at, you can always give us a call at 712-262-2085. Otherwise, you can find everything at hansonsclothing.com. Thank you for joining us today.